Yo, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Jack Jerry. Welcome to United Public Square. You all know what time it is. Fam, I do not even know where to begin, y'all. This one feels like one of them results where you get punched right in the stomach. I do not know what to say at the minute, but it is what it is, y'all. Oh my days. Oh my days. I'm getting some feedback, but hold on. Let's fix that. Let's fix that. I'm getting some feedback, but hold on. Let's fix that. Let's fix that. Where are you? Fix that. Let's fix that. Where are you? 1 second. Let's check. Mic check. Mic check. Where are you? Where is this audio coming through from? Let's fix that, y'all. Mic check. Where are you? Where is this audio coming through from? 1 second. Yo, come on now. Where are you? Where is this audio coming through from? Mic check. Can you all hear me now? Can you hear me now one time? Testing mic. Testing mic. Testing mic. Mic check. Mic check. Yeah, that is it. I think we are coming through live and direct. We are coming through live and clear right now. I think all the audio situation have been sorted out. But yeah, again, welcome to United Public Square. Pick your greetings, pick your geographic location, pick your greeting. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome again to Manchester United Public Square. Y'all know what time it is. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and let's build this right way together. Yo, fam, I said I do not know where to start this one because I was coming in here, I was coming with chest. I was like, yo, we have 5 games unbeaten. We are going into the 6th game unbeaten, and then boom, reality check. It smacks us right in the face. I mean, I was so much jazzed up. I was buzzing coming into this game. I'm like, yo, Amorim, 1 year under Amorim, and he's coming in with 5 games unbeaten, and this time we are playing at Old Trafford and all that. And so I was pumped up, even though I did not go on live streaming, right? I was, working in conflict and all that, so I couldn't do a live watch along and all that. But I was monitoring and I was, checking stuff out in the background and all that. And I figured out, yo, we are going to have a good day. Amorim is 1 year in the job. We are coming with a lot of chest. We are coming with a lot of energy. And then in youth, we trust and all that. We know that Amorim made some changes. I was like, yo, Cunha is out. No problem. We are gonna take our chances. We are gonna take the opportunity. Zirkzee is coming in and all that. Masraoui was starting, so I was like, this is gonna be toasty. This is going to be very nice. Because y'all remember the first time Amorim played Everton, we beat them 4-0. So I was coming with the same chest. I was coming with the same disrespect. I was coming with the same vibe, the same energy and all that. And I'm like, yo, we are gonna win this game. But Everton, boy, did they have their own plans, right? Unbeaten run has ended. Even with 10-man Everton, we could not beat them. Come on, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? And Amorim was quoting after the game, exactly 1 year after this, one whole year in this job, his quote was, they deserved it. We lacked intensity. That's the red flag, y'all. And JAH-AI is going to hint more on that. He's going to be talking more on that. I'm going to be bringing him in on all. But Amorim was saying that we lack the intensity. After 1 year in the job, man, you cannot be talking about lacking of intensity. But that's what Amorim said. And that got me scratching my head. I'm like, make it make sense. After 1 whole year, we are talking about lack of intensity, man. That is worrying. Intensity shouldn't depend on the weather, right? It should not be like, the weather is so bad, the weather is so good, so I feel great. or I'm gonna come out, guns blazing and all. Because Amorim in his press conference during the week, in the weekend, he mentioned Manchester United needs to come out 100 miles per hour, and we did exactly opposite. We had so much possession, but we were lateral movement and all. We could not even break this Everton team down, right? And Idris Gueye, what was he thinking? He slapped his own player. I haven't seen a red card, in recent history watching football where a player causes red card on his teammate by violent conduct. This is my first time I was witnessing something like this in a very long time. So I was really pleasantly surprised. So like in 13 minutes, we was in the game. They got a red card. Everyone is shell shocked. And I'm like, yo, Manchester United is going to turn it on. Just like when Chelsea visited OTZ, they got a red card. Sanchez, their goalkeeper, got a red card, and we started mounting pressure and attack on attack until Casemiro also got himself a red card. So I was thinking, yo, as long as we have 11 against 10, we are gonna be in the driver's seat. But that was the opposite. Everton really played like they had 11 men, and Manchester United did have 10 men. I was sitting down. I was confused. I wasn't believing what I was watching, y'all. We had over 20 shots total in this game, man. We could not score. In Everton, boy, they had only 3 shots on target and they converted. Y'all know what I'm going to say. They had over 33% rate of conversion right there, while Manchester United had 0 rate of conversion for all the shots we had on target. Total shots over 20, and we could not even score a single goal, y'all. It's really mind-boggling. It's beating my imagination, and I do not know how to explain this away, but that was the failure of Manchester United players to capitalize, right? 77 minutes playing with a man advantage and you could not capitalize. I don't know, this is a mentality issue. I do not know what was going on in the Manchester United players' head at the minute, but United had all the ball, none of the ideas. That's exactly what went down. And Everton did not win the game. We handed them the game. And Zirkzee, let's talk about Zirkzee. I'm hearing a lot of abuse online. They've started again. Manchester United fans started abusing Zirkzee and all that. We need to take a chill pill, y'all. Let's not abuse our own players. Do not abuse your own players. What are we doing here? Why are we abusing Zirkzee online already? I know he missed some chances and all that, but Pickford was really extraordinary. He was going to be the man of the match had it not been Dewsbury-Hall's goal that he scored. Dewsbury-Hall, that goal is a world-class goal. But again, Bruno allowed him space, and Euro could not properly clear that ball. And then he had all the time in the world to pick a spot. And boy, was that a world-class goal. It was a really good goal. Clinical and all, because they only had 3 shots on target and they were able to convert. Manchester United had all the shots in the world. We could not score a single goal. The big picture, we could have gone to 5th. We will be talking in this situation. Manchester United was going to be 5th on the table. But where are we now? We are back on 10th again. 10th on the table. We've taken how many points in 3 games? We've taken 2 points out of a possible 9. We've only taken two points because we drew against Forest and we drew against Spurs and we lost today. That's 9 points total that we could have already accumulated, but we did what Manchester United always does. And Amorim is telling us the team is nowhere near where it has to be. There's a whole lot of work to be done, y'all. So is this a one-off? Like, is this just a bad day in the office? We cannot say it's a bad day in the office because y'all know Amorim's record from last season. It was very abysmal, and so we are not going to chalk this one as a bad day in the office. This is a pattern that we need to fix, and we really need to fix it as soon as possible. So yeah, let the abuse stop and let back our players, because abusing our own and destroying and pulling our own players down and all that, it's not going to help anyone. So please, 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 I'm begging all Manchester United fans, let us take it. Let's take it easy, right? Let's take a chill pill. I know Zirkzee did not have a very good game. We really missed Cunha. We also are missing right now. We missing Šeško a lot, and he is out until December. So y'all know it's gonna be peak, right? But hey, in any case, I'm going to bring in JAH-AI, and then he's gonna take it away. He's gonna share his thoughts on the game with us and all. And so we'll hear from him and his thoughts already.
Jerry, appreciate you bringing me in. What a night, man. What a painful night for United fans.
I know.
Number 1, losing to 10 men, the unacceptable reality. Let's get straight into it, family, because tonight, this wasn't just a loss. This was an embarrassment. Everton went down to 10 men in the 13th minute, and not because of some crunching tackle, but because Gueye slapped his own teammate.
Slapping his own dude.
His own teammate. And somehow, United still managed to lose that match.
Right.
77 minutes up a man, and not a single goal to show for it. That, right there, is a mentality issue. 2, the stats that expose everything. Let me give you the hard numbers. United had 71% possession, 17 total shots, but only 4 on target. 4. Everton, 3 shots on target, 1 went in. And the goal we conceded? Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall danced past Bruno, then past Euro, and curled it top corner. It was a banger, but he was barely challenged. And when United needed composure, we did the opposite. Cross after cross after cross. 45 crosses with no structure. Point number 3, Zirkzee, the big talking point. Look, I'm not here to pile on players, but we have to be honest. Joshua Zirkzee had 2 massive chances, one saved by a world-class Pickford stop. But the second? That header has to go in. In games like this, you need your striker to smell blood. Everton were in chaos. They were vulnerable, and we didn't punish them. 4. Amorim's comments and why they worry me. Tonight marks exactly 1 year of Ruben Amorim at Manchester United. And instead of talking tactics, he talked feelings.
Feelings, right?
Forget about the results. I'm more concerned with my feelings during the game. I felt from the first minute that we were not there with intensity. If the manager of Manchester United is worried about intensity after a whole year in charge, that's a massive red flag.
Red flag.
And then the quote that stings. They deserve the win with 11 men or 10. He said they were the better team with 10 men. That cuts deep. 5. The squad issues tonight. Let's break down the individuals quickly. Bruno worked hard, forced a big save, but lacked control. Euro got twisted for the goal, young mistake. Ligt, the only leader who spoke honestly. Casemiro struggled before being subbed. Mount Maestro subs didn't change the tempo. And the biggest issue? Nobody, not a single player, took responsibility in the final third. 6. Bigger picture. What this loss really means. United fall to 10th place. 18 points from 13 matches. And even worse, this snaps all the momentum we built over the last few games. Everton were fighting each other, literally, and still had more belief than we did. That's the worrying part. Bottom line, my honest take. This wasn't a tactical loss. This was a mentality loss. Everton had unity. United had possession. Everton had purpose. United had passing. Everton had a killer moment. United had excuses. If this project wants to move forward, the mentality has to change, starting immediately. Jerry, I know this one hurts, bro. Hurts all of us. Take it away, my guy. Let's talk about where we go from here.
All right. Thank you so much, JAH-AI. Appreciate you pulling up. I appreciate you coming through. And you bet this one really, that sums it up, JAH-AI. I really appreciate you with your concise packaging of the whole, scenario and everything that went down today. Yeah, there is no sugarcoating this one. This is Manchester United. Losing like this is never acceptable. Should we even go to the extent of saying unforgivable? You could even see in the expression of Ruben Amorim, he was so disappointed today. He was so mad at the interview he granted, both at the post match and then the Sky Sports and all that interviews he did, even with the Manchester United official, official media interview. He was not really having any of that. He was so mad, he was so angry and all that. But hey, it is what it is. So what are we going to do? 10 men at Old Trafford after they fought each other? We could not even fight them. What does that mean for us right now? We did not lose on quality. We lost on mentality. That's what time it is. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and forward to a friend, share with a friend, and let's join the square together. And let me say that if the players do not step up now, this means we could slip even further, and that should not be allowed to happen. I know Amarim, he is probably gonna turn up the screws. He's gonna, you know, light fire under these players and all, so that they can wake up and hopefully show up in the next game we play against Crystal Palace. It's a very early game next Saturday, so I'm hoping that these players we are gonna get a reaction from these players and reset and all that. But listen up, yo. One bad night isn't the end. That's what I think. But again, there is a precedent where we already have set with all the bad performances from last season. So we cannot really chop this one down to a bad performance. It's a bit worrying. We all thought that we are going on something like an unbeaten streak. We had this 5 unbeaten, and we was like, yo, we are going to have the 6th one, especially at OTZ and all that, but it was never meant to be. But we hold the team accountable. We demand better. And we do not disappear here at the United Public Square. We are going to hold the team accountable. We are going to come with the constructive criticisms and all that. It's going to be productive. We are not going to be part of the toxicity and all that, but we just hold the team, the players, the coach, everyone accountable while we still back them, right? That's what it is. So I want to hear your thoughts, guys. I just want to hear how you feel about the whole game. Just drop in the comment. I need to hear y'all's voices on this issue. Is it tactics? Is it personnel? Is it personality? Is it coaching? And all, or is it even all of the above? Because in an interview midweek, Amorim was telling us that it's not about the tactics. He wants to see intensity. Sometimes it's about mentality, but it's never has been about the tactics, because he says the tactics is already flawless, depending on how the players implement it and depending on the mentality of the players at the time it's been deployed. You're going to see variations and stuff like that. But hey, it is what it is. Drop your thoughts in the comments and I'll reply to every comment on this show, I promise, for this specific Everton episode. So yeah, drop your comments and let me know your thoughts on all that. But hey, we need to let you all know that United Pulse episode number 3, together with myself and JAH-AI, we are going to be hosting episode number 3, and we are going to be dropping that tomorrow. So y'all got to lock in, y'all got to stay, hit that notification bell, subscribe to the thing so that you do not miss any episode. And we are going to be going very deep into Amorim's quotes and the squad rebuild and what everything means for us. especially with the injuries we're having, and also with the players in the midfield. Casemiro today, he wasn't able to continue like play entirety of the game. He felt probably fatigued and all, but what does that mean for Baleba? What does that mean for Anderson? What does that mean for the Wharton rumors that is flying around? So we'll get into all that tomorrow, and so stay locked in. And but tonight, I mean, it hurts, and I've already said we ain't gonna be sugarcoating this one. And this is football. This is United, and this is the square. So again, let me know in the comments. Are you putting this on the players, the manager, or both? Is this just injuries, or is this just a mentality issue? Let me know your thoughts again. Comment in the chat, and I will respond to you. And let's all our comments be civil. No toxic stuff. No violation of these players, and no abuses and all that. So you know what time it is. I will see you on the next one. If you bleed red, if you still support Manchester United and you love United, come win, lose or draw, y'all got to be subscribing to United Public Square. And I'll see you on the next one. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay ready. Y'all stay logged in. Y'all stay healthy. And I'll see you on the next one, y'all. Take it easy. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Salute.